Welcome to Artist Books Unshelved. Today I am here to share two books that explore the act of reading through layers and coded language. Shedding Light by Heather Weston and Everything You Hear by Melissa-Wagner Lawler. Heather Weston is a London-based artist and stationery designer. Shedding Light was one of 4 books she created in 2005 for an exhibition that examined different senses in relation to the act of reading. The tactility of the felt cover immediately draws me in. When I open the first page, my fingers are attracted to the braille. I wish I knew how to read through touch. I turn the page, running my fingers across the braille, hoping for some recognition. I am so curious about all of this text and hyper-aware of the sensations against my fingertips. Weston has provided a key for the sighted reader at the end of the book. It is small and almost difficult to handle. I consider the braille and the printed letters next to each other. Should I go get a pencil and scrap paper to start translating? I will not need to do a letter-by-letter translation today, though. Weston has offered the sighted reader more. By slipping the accordion out of the cover, we can shine a light from behind and see the same text in printed letters, visible through the thick paper. We literally shed light on the book to activate and make legible the printed words behind the braille. Deprive me of light and my world shrinks to the proximity of touch, the prose begins. It goes on to describe the intense reactions of different senses to being plunged into darkness. I am pushed to consider another definition of shedding light, one of letting go. While printed in braille, this book is designed to draw the sighted reader's attention to the roles of vision, light, and touch in the act of reading. For Weston, the balance between the physical and cerebral in the book form made it the perfect genre to explore these ideas. The senses, she told me, play a central role in constructing our realities, so altering and interrupting these can help shine light on their nature. Everything You Hear by Melissa-Wagner Lawler is another book that interrupts and layers reading to examine legibility and the act of communication. Wagner Lawler is a Milwaukee-based interdisciplinary artist and educator. Everything You Hear was produced while she was in residence at the Minnesota Center for Book Arts in 2012. She created this book in response to her increasing frustration at trying to interpret the vague or unclear ways people communicated online and via social media. When I open the first page, I immediately feel a twinge of guilty recognition. Too long, didn't read. How many times have I scanned an article, social media post, or anything online and quickly moved on as the text got long? I consider the smallest type on the page a directive. Say something smart. But this layout suggests to me that our rapid consumption of content does not favor any depth of ideas. The next page presents text in LeetSpeak, a coded writing system typically associated with online games and hackers. Numbers and other symbols on the keyboard stand in for English letters. As I decipher the LeetSpeak, I sense the author questioning the reader's power and intelligence. As the book progresses, texts break apart or layer on top of each other past the point of legibility. Letterpress printed in various shades of gray. This book deceived me into thinking it would be quiet, but the energy crescendos as we keep reading. The type and the motion lines do the heavy lifting to convey Wagner Lawler's increasing frustration with the insidious nature of communication on social media. There are different categories of texts running through this book. Each page has posts harvested from social media that range from personal revelations to insults to indecipherable sentence fragments. Large hashtags eventually appear, assigning labels of limited value. I feel Wagner Lawler's criticism coming down hard. The leet-speak that runs through the length of the book forms a complete idea, drawn from Alan Kirby's essay, The Death of Postmodernism and Beyond. It critiques the power and role of author and reader. The text, it reads across many pages, is characterized both by its hyper-ephemerality and by its instability. This is likely the smartest statement in this book and strikes at the heart of Wagner Lawler's ideas. Yet, this is the statement that is encoded. Did we manage to translate the leet-speak, or was it too much effort? Was this again too long, didn't read? Of course, both Everything You Hear and Shedding Light are far too engaging not to read. In one book, a hidden translation is revealed. In the other, we must translate a coded text while navigating the breakdown of legibility. Both books quietly obfuscate layers of text to help shine light on how we read and understand.